Disaster. First, switch away, unbelievable how many Super Bowls recently have begun with a safety. Tragedy happens to get Tom Brady get grounding against the Giants in Super Bowl 46, and Manning step over Super Bowl 48. And now leading without someone who took the lead by storm last year was the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy. And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had 12 careers that can guys like Bob Williams, Randall Cunningham, Dan Bowers, but they never got to the Super Bowl. Yeah, here it is. In his second NFL season, already getting his chance. Back to Dan Marino. Another superstar. Lost the game and never made it back again. 16 yards left the bat in the first half. You look at the Super Bowl second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not miss playing as we all know that he's never the next coach going around. He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear coaches say. They don't remember wins as much as they remember losses. You talk about the media, the speed of the ball, but once you shake your coach's hand and jump the field, you know you have to face the media, face your fans, face the Chris Jones, the defensive tackle getting in there for us. Gotta give him for the attempt, but there's way more pressure there. Most people in the area, makes a few, couldn't have been all. Now, third and long, they'll look to throw. Moving the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. It's over, but an announcer calls for here. Big players make plays. This defense as this game goes on, because combination is going they can take your secondary. Give him a couple on the screen, second down. I think the defense first down, give him credit, stay cool under pressure, and still find their way through the extra pressure. Positive yardage. Well done. Stays flush to short side. Nice job realizing they're extending the play, hoping someone would come over downfield, but they never did. Rolling to his right.
It was open, so I took it.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to count for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes you've taken away some coverage as well, and oftentimes just not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. So here's moving back out down there to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they get him down shy of the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Even
That's Marquez Scanlon. A good gain of 1 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Short throw by Kelsey. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in the Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. They go play action. The 49ers gets here. Nick Bo6. And they get him at 5. Coming up on the second and 15 following that snap. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas. Well, welcome back to the date of the countdown and circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Grant, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Aaron Armstead. Here's second and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up a screen to Pacheco. That will make a pickup of 7. The seventh play of the drive.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes when you get some fingers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Flushed out early. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. The drive stays alive with a gain of 8. So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, it's Mahomes. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. So just 3 yards on the completion here. And it'll be second down.
And next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he made it into a secondary target for a nice game.
That wasn't the primary target. That's so good at that.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat him.
Back in the 26-yard line. Chase Young. And time for his second sack of the evening. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing down 8-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
And now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3-and-out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
This fielded right at the goal line. And now a little across the 25 and the 27. And the 49ers getting set to come out there. This drive here, we're going to be getting another motivating comes. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. On their last time out, looking with that Jaguars defense, they were frustrated after giving up 6 the last time.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's second and 10. Purdy sliding out of the pocket. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now Purdy. They'll roll him that right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. He gets it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on the big play, and sometimes you find the defense better. So they went for the bigger shot, put it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This is taken in at the 5. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
That's a good example for young receivers about how you should give up on a play.
Fourth down, 1st down.
Follow football, and in this case, he holds it in for a big game.
And look, 5-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers continue to look good here in the first half of the Super Bowl. The touchdown set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion. It's just time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's created with a play like that. And you come right back with another pass play to finalize these things.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So it's safe.
Well, they tried to get this. And ended up getting done because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and took his sacks.
Nowhere to go and all great job defensively. They were ready. So after the main field goal by Mooney, he's back out to kick this one away. And they want to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's to the 20-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about leveling it to a one-score game and a half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And that whistle's hit a flag. I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and 1 following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go to start with Pacheco. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a punt team in the 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. Back to return Christian McCaffrey. So we reach halftime here in the Super Bowl. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. Operating good, set, ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. These two teams sat away longer than usual. 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And good starting field position. It moves this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, see and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went that way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for the Niners. Even 40 yards.
Another play right there. And this is where as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they hang around. Put this game out of reach. And that's a strong step.
85, baby.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up first and 10. Purdy will set up and throw it here. He'll buy some time away. And he's going to take it.
And you go jumping.
Down to San Francisco. Brock Purdy, 13-yard touchdown. And the Niners will extend the third-quarter lead in the Super Bowl.
What an effort there. Sometimes
You saw that? I was just playing with him.
Jake looking down for the point after. And it's 21-3. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Hardman will not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
You pick my next play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bo6 making now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
And that's a Super Bowl record. His 4th sack of the game. I think we guys got taken seriously about making the Super Bowl MVP as well.
I think you're right. Leading in the driver's seat, he certainly has a shot. Pass protection is a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Pacheco gets it up to go. Stops at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Another modest gain there. They charge you can probably pin part of the deficit on failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
He went up 1 yard.
This one having a partner because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now. They hope to get back into this game. Got to do it, throw the football, and hope that takes them.
They'll get 10 there, but leaves him just short for 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As he'll kick it away for the second time. And didn't quite have the backspin on that one. Hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchdown. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence in the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in groove right now. They want to get out there.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go well. No one there to help them down. The first.
Mm. Mm. 42 yards. Okay. You get hurt from this.
Can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and gaining points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away.
But I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a run on that snap.
Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the 49ers are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field states.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after video review, so they had it right. Be good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to run that out of bounds. So really good starting field position past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just missed it, and it goes out of bounds.
I did that for that one.
And I'm looking at you, looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally...
That's going to be a reset. Isaiah that he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And
that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole ball. It doesn't need to go the entire white line. It's just that some part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
Ruling on the field states.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost them a timeout. Purdy now to throw. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he got it out there before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That is good by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. With his third touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Niners are starting to pour on to the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And it's wide right, no good.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs show fit, set to go. It really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, the passing game isn't working. Usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll be brought down to what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide it. Lombardi Trophy as we begin the fourth and final quarter of action. So from the 39 now, come up on a first and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Good game again. That's 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 43. Now Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dion. Down to the 10. And into 6 for the 49er D's. They score the touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Okay, there you go. Just not out of bounds.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. One of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of times do that. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Mahomes now on first down. Quick slant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming. They stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they wait for it.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Partner, you have struggled with this for years. You get the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock.
But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him first down.
This is a rarity in the NFL. One-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even though the Masters get more athletic and mobile, he only sees 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen. And, of course, a special player.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running and picking up the first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running one has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop it, I don't think he's going to...
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Boy, he has been fun. And now before we get to the extra point, remember, all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay officials. Extra point try now for Moody. Now this one was a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Bo6 Samuel caps things with a touchdown reception. So after the big field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back on the field. And it's becoming more apparent that this is just not going to be there. That Lombardi trophy is so close with the expectations. Simply not matching results as they start out this drive first and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we're going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point, wherever at the fourth quarter, what disadvantage is. For this offense, they're just trying anything for them. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now here's Mahomes. And that was picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to recover because the defense got there. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now, standing about a yard deep in his end zone. That's pulled in at 32. A very nice job on the run back there. 24 yards all told. And the Niners set up well. They take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. Looks like they're thrown here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets to the 30-yard line before crossing his out of bounds. The escapability and evidence there. That's that good for 15 in the first. Purdy looking to throw. Flushed out right. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath.
All these dumps on go, 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 just like Diego. God. All these shooters on me just go, go, just like Diego. God. Got a down piece for me, she gon' go, just like Diego. God. They don't play with me cause they know that I'm all go, no Diego. Solitaire. Earrings, they be shining, keep blinded. Talk to me. Talk nice, right love with the fettuccine above that, can't talk twice. Know they pray on my downfall, everything I do I gotta walk like. Let a man jacket off, make the song off like God. All these dumps on me go, just like Diego. God. All these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Got a down piece for me, she gon' go, just like Diego. God. Don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego. We ain't the same. I'm the type that do the hitting up, you the type that pay hitters. We ain't the same. I'm the type that do the hitting up, you the type that pay hitters. You know what? With the cool kids, I'm out here sweating like a preacher in the pulpit. she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got. I don't.
It's Madden NFL 24, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Niners, and it's all up next. EA Sports coverage. Kicker Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke DB.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants. But his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the ball. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over.
Big game, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coach's scream, but just hang on to the ball, man.
And the game here to the previous play, it's better than 40 yards total. Throwing Jones. And off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Nice progress there. Completion. They could try with some 6 yards here to get things moving again, or keep and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On second down, here's Barkley. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Now Jones. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to the hole. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there in the scramble, and it's second down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Binds it, and he's going to have to eat this one as he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that time in the sack. After that sack, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. To throw on third down. Jones will set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down mark. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And fourth down. This doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game. Letting drive looking for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to this field goal.
And those especially when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way quickly, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Purdy going to get the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at the 34. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Debo Samuel, 66 yards. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the lead. The point after, no give me in the snow, and it's up to him. And that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back active to away. This taking it at the line. And not a good return here at all as he'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and to try and set. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Here's Jones. Off play action. That is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match it or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On third down, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, top it off. And the tackle made it to 13.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and he's taking a deep sigh right now. Taking a shot for Sandy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Winds up and lets it go for 60. Touchdown, 49ers. Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Bodie for the PAT. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, a long pass resulting in a touchdown, play number 2. So here's Rudy back out there now to send this one away. Wisely take it in. He'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York set to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Off play action. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
We'll get this inside Barkley complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because this is just hoping that somehow they get a guy in space and he some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be playing books as a 53-yard run. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It has been as perfect of a start to this game as these guys both fast Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the outside. So they can make this a 3-score game here if they can find points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the 3 down. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And past the 35 before he's taken down. What a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down the middle. Works it past the 50. The escapability. It's good for 15 in the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, it's Purdy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked open from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Sheds off the tackle, and they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on it, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game.
This is taken in. It's complete. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Debo Samuel doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this is what impressive to watch so far.
That certainly wouldn't be his thing to make you look at it. I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. That time makes 6 play drive. And it's Bo6 Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now come the Giants. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something. Drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes that's overused, and this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they start the ball.
Give him 10 yards there, and by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Good throw. Jones. And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on the plays that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well, because so many things coming at you, you got to make sure you're really
with the fumble. Had it over him.
It's good. It's 28-0 now. Well, the offense was there for a long time. They were out there for a good time. One play, and they were able to get later. So
So
that's
that's
not
not
what
what
we
we
expected.
expected.
28-0
28-0
here in
here
the
in the
first
first
as
is
another
another
kickoff is
kickoff is
away.
away.
And this will
This
be
will
a
be a
touchback as
touchback
it
as it
sails
sails
over the
over
end
the end
line.
line.
And the
And the
Giants ready
Giants
to
ready
come
to
out
come
now.
out.
They
They
find
find
themselves in a
themselves in a
good-sized
good-sized
hole
hole
here,
here,
a
a
good-sized hole
good-sized hole
early
early
on
on
in
in
this
this
game as
game.
they
They
come
come
up
up
on
on
first
first
down.
down.
They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. It took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Jones now from the gun on third down. Working the middle of the field. It's going to land incomplete. And he will have the Giants first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones. And down he goes. The 49ers gets there. Lots of hands, multiple defenders get to it. And that's the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
The red team. 49ers.
I know he's not going to go for that.
Wait, what are you asking?
He's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play call.
Well, I can tell you what.
What were you asking? Oh, what player? Oh.
So now
All of them? I'm 19 right now. 91.
To be done.
Look at the throw. Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
He got pressured.
The change is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, your offensive line, you're being concerned, protecting your quarterback. You have a chance to try to throw something downfield and pick up the needed yardage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley on the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32 down there. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And here's Gillen on now. Punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7.
Very good return that time.
I took it off. I took off too late.
So they take over.
The 49ers settling in for their next drive.
You know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score touchdowns. That's not true.
Last drive, that was the case. One play led to the end of the end zone. Now they're trying to duplicate that success.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy.
Nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Turns out to be a touchdown. Good for 24 yards. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game is going, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet. That feet.
First quarter, this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game. One team is pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the goal line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come to try again here. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Complete to his tight end, Jalen Hyatt. And they work this well up across the 45. A good pick up there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive out to the near midfield here for first and 10. Left side is going to Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion is 9 yards. And they'll have a second and 1 forthcoming. Off the play fake, Jones. He's got his man in the field as Robinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Back-to-back receptions for him. It's another first down. I love that play because in the snow you think run, big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. These conditions,
So I let them make it.
But not many guys who can play like Chase Young. He did it again there.
defensively, he has a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a set earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a
So I let them make it.
Running again, Barkley on second down. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big weighted guys in the middle of this ditty, has got to be priority one.
Now Jones to throw on third down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in the quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Just a yard on the pick out there to bring up a second and 9. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. Now second and 9 from the 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Jones looking to throw on second down. That's complete right around the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants. Gano's kick is good. So a long line gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately it's a field goal.
I think that maybe they were a yard closer. That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and it was a smart move.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards. He's taken down right at the 20. Debo Samuel trying out with his offense to start this next drive. He might be able to enjoy the record-setting performance so good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days on the for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other...
He's got his hand complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown! Debo Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers
Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. One play, 80 yards. Easy to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Moody good with the extra point. And the round is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And that's not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second phase, double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
Jones with a hit off to Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop it for no gain.
Defensively, we always know that he needs to run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading and taking the ball to the ball carrier.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on it quickly once more. They need 12 here against this third down. Back to throw. Jones. A little pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag in the field. I'm not sure he's still back. Let that thing go. They broke that line of scrimmage and didn't let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, you don't just lose 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And on fourth down, it's the punt team sending this one away. Field just inside the 20. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. Debo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing things so far here in the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you. Because you always want to take him out of the game with the defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things. But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
He has showed up time and time again. He'll buy some time right. Fighting out the defender. They showed off a nice juke to the defender, but the next play there, they're running it down. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Kudos for the defense for me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was
Touchdown 49ers. Debo Samuel, 61 yards. And the Niners just continue to roll. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down the way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he's flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Bo6 Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And New York set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
From the 29, Jones out to the right here to Shepard. A gain of 3 last play this time. They double.
Slant routes effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius for the bigger targets.
And this will be a chance first down. He's able to get this past the 40.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like overtime football there. Third and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a game 11 and a job first down. Now it's shotgun snap. It's a look to throw. And the Raiders get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings him second. On the outside left is Jones. He'll get to the keeper. It becomes now a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now Jones, and this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything good in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try to figure out what's going on. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've done good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. Think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I think this is that much. We tend to handle it pretty well. He's been great.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the ball with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. Touchdown! Jones Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have got it on cruise control. Extra point try now for Moody. And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gives him 6 on a very tiny 2-play drive that time. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. Defense got the better of the last series, forcing a punt. See if it's in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is Jones gets hit and lost it. Second time in this game, Jones, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to bounce it.
You're right. You got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this.
Nah, but you ain't going nowhere.
Big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being balanced.
The Giants on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be third and a mile. Jones is hit on the foot. And now there's a scoop to the 49ers.
But that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
He knew that. He knew they were coming. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Moody beat the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. So after the big field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And there's the start of he's brought down at the 11. And New York set to take the field. Last time out, they fumbled that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here in this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And the defensive needs a really tough spot there. They're dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now, get some points on this drive.
Second and 10. Off play action, Jones. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 45 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Once again, he finds Slayton. And this will be a yard short. Nice pick up, 9 yards on first down. Ball under 36 now. Second down and run. On the option right, it's Jones. And they know read that he's going to go down immediately. He winds up giving it back there, and now it's 32. And needing only 2 yards to gain first here. Off the bootleg, Jones. And there he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Bo6 from out on the edge. Jones is right in for the sack. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on the punt. He's averaging just under 50 yards of punt as he gets this away. And out of bounds, sailed over right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1 yard line.
Brandon, no pressure with the side judge. The field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, He says it passed over the 1 yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
They take a shot downfield there, but winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched it deep. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Down left side, the completion is tight end. And they work this out past the 25. That one good for 26 first down. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense.
Touchdown for the Niners. D.T. 74 yards. And the Niners are pouring it on. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Now out come the Giants. Over on the sideline, looking to hit that reset between possessions. Last time out, they had to put it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off to the end zone. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Nick Bo6, his second sack of the night. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. That's 7 defensively. They've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they're going to get the ball off his hands a lot quicker.
Now they got to get to the quickly. There's Jones on third down. First on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The passing game out in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. On his change again, they put this one away. Let's take it to the 25. Bounce right on his feet. This will not go down. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And this offense is going to have excellent field position. They take over. 10 on the
What are you looking for? A ham? An egg? Like that? Yep. I got those.
field. On first down, Purdy. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. Let's go back deep. Touchdown. D.T. 47 yards. 4 yards. Just continue to roll. Now moving for the team. And the round is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that. Quick work.
One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. Charles, let's see what they can do here. Time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. Jones now on first down. Gets there, bring him down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed the process with the idea of making it ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be something to fourth down. Jamie Gillen now on the punt. This will be taken at the 10.
So, in the future, our coach, excuse me. There's our coach. And Jacob jumping out. Second.
Daring and a big-time return for a touchdown.
Fielding on inside the 10. Most coaches frown upon that, don't they?
They really do. I do know some special teams coaches just say, okay, I'll let you go back to 8. And you're right in that gray area. And he made that play work in a massive way.
So we've reached halftime. Back to Orlando with our EA Sports.
This game's been.
Here's Jonathan Dojo.
All right, Brandon, back to you two. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports halftime report. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He had a half of the ace, touchdown pass. He threw multiple touchdowns in just those first 2 quarters of play.
And here comes a return for just beyond the goal line. Now a Trace here is past the 30. There he goes outside. Looking good inside the 30. And he takes this all away. Touchdown for Raiders. And you did this with me before pressing the kicking game. What exactly?
I know. He's got 101 yards. And he was yard in
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game, offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Moody good in the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
You get it?
The 3. That's what I said. Where you playing basketball, man?
So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they decide to bring it back out for their first possession of the second half. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch this one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one's too low.
Just what they needed there from May, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Up the middle, he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. Backed up here, tough spot. First. To throw on third down, Jones. And down he goes. The 49ers gets the bringing the pressure yet again. It's his third sack here tonight. Here's Jamie. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to put it away. Field at the 33. A very good return, giving it to the offense. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Debo Samuel trying out with his offense to stop this extra. And we're getting to the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now.
You missed it.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to
Kick off, touchdown.
A lot of guys involved, but sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person that's really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back.
It was a kickoff.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Flush to
Hands. The first time was the punt. Second time was the kickoff.
But even when he gets good, it doesn't translate into completion.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, even with the huge lead, he was looking for more points. Why did the deep shot downfield? That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He's been fun to watch, and he's made quick reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. Flushed out right. Shifts past to get the 45. Gets past one man. And he's got this down to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Purdy to throw it on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he whizzes it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Debo Samuel, 35 yards. And the Niners have got it on cruise control. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the big field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it more respectable now. The win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to
But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game was on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
67 yards rushing for down to this point. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young, make that now 4 sacks for him in the next ball game.
It's been a tough ball game for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now, and it's created an avalanche coming right on top of them. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Bell so light on his feet. 6-yard return after a punt on 48. Bo6 Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear.
And this is inside the 5. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Brutal, so take away one touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down. And now it's second and long. They'll roll it out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, 49ers. Bo6 57 yards. And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown and out of that lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And right now these guys they're shuffling a little bit. Maybe down, maybe just straight drives have ended up putting the football away.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and trash together a drive. Another attempt, another completion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of the playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored this game.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on the line for New York. Take it in at 22. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung it as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Dances by him. Again the juke. A good move. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to touch that one for 24 yards.
That turned out good. Most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape.
His man complete. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Samuel. He flat out can't be stopped. And the 49ers extend their lead yet again. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And that'll carry over back on the end zone for a touchback. New York's offense back out there and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better shot than last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football beyond the shadows of their own post, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better look. Jones gets the ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try to complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they need their footwork involved. And that can really mess up as well. But in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Good coverage downfield. Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Eluding the pressure.
Excuse me?
And the 49ers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll just sit on this as their drive will start at the 25. And New York set to take the field. It's a game that they would relatively forget about, at least to this point, Charles. One reason is turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they win a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no turnovers, and see how that works.
From the 27, Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Chase Young in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
One quick, easy analysis about why they're struggling so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film section may be a little longer than it is. And now look at this. Big game of fumble. One of the DBs has it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last,
and now after every potential turn, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, what's the need takes before this ball comes?
After review of the play, ruling on the
So with return, they say he needs to stay and not be the fumble. First down carry for Barkley. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 44.
They know that expression is not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs have been heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tense.
And the ball is out. Jones gets it and lost it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. Did expose that side. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Gets the set from Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. Take it in at the 11. And running with power here. Oh, that's a good effort. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Bo6 trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this third quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses, keep first downs.
This is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Bo6 finding the end zone yet again.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first down?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run out to get into the end zone?
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Back to throw. Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Nick Bo6 make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far. And take it right at the 35. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And across the top into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, he flat out can't be stopped. And the 49ers just continue to roll.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
The extra point try now for Moody.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he will have a Giants first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Barkley inside handoff. And running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Second down, here's Barkley again. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew that Parker was, and they stopped him just short.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Powering his way forward. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Debo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the 3rd quarter that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown 49ers. Debo Samuel finding the end zone yet again. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That ball caught by Slayton. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Jones on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end Lower. He'll get this one down in the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Here's a give to Barkley. And boy, this defense again, really making things tough for him as they stop him for no gain. His carries tonight are getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one goes incomplete.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He stiff arms it, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage there on the scramble, and gets him a 1st down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And this is caught, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Purdy. Able to get away. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never do.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And now it's a scooped up by the foot. And he will bring this one back. It's a final return for a 49er touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now it's a scooped up for the 49ers. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out.
Here's Purdy. Sliding out of the pocket. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Well, a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
One. 160 to 16.